morning. It's 5:45 on Friday the 27th of August, and welcome to episode 5 of Out in the Field, Rough and Uncut. So I've got up early today. I'm going to head straight to the large lake and see if there's anything around. I'm going to make the most of being up early because I don't know how much time I'm going to have out today. So let's see what we find. It's really rapidly getting light now. I've only been walking for about 5 minutes and it's probably already doubled in brightness. I can already hear the geese being noisy over on the lake. Some of the birds are starting to sing. The breeze is rustling through the trees. I'm feeling good about this morning. There's loads of gulls out on the lake there. They seem to mostly be black-headed gulls, but it's not bright enough yet for me to be able to ID anything else. So a kingfisher has just shot in there in those bushes. There's the old grey heron. Okay, so that bird you could just hear calling, and the reason for me dropping my phone down and you could hear me firing off some shots is because just as I walked along here, I flushed 2 little ring plovers. That's a species I've never seen here before. These will be birds that are now on migration back south again. They're only a summer visitor to the UK. They then headed off high up in that direction and then out of view. So that was worth getting out of bed just for that. Here's a record shot of the 2 little ring plovers as they were departing. Now if you look on this bird on the left, you can see there's no white wing bar on the wing. So that's a good clue as to whether you're looking at a little ring plover or a ring plover, because the ring plover has a fairly thick white line all the way from the base of the wing to the tip. Now you can also see that these birds are juveniles, because the juvenile little ring plover has a slightly buffish cap to the head. You can just about make it out in that picture there. Right, it's all going on now. I've just had a very late swift hunting over those trees there momentarily before carrying on south, and almost 1 or 2 seconds after that a tree creeper was singing just in these trees just here. Now only the other day, it was the first summer record of tree creeper I've had. The few other records have all been in the winter, so to hear one singing here is fantastic. Here's a rather blurry record shot of the swift. It's a bit hard to get a sharp shot with the dim light this morning, but you can clearly see the scythe shape, and it's still great to see as most of them would have left by the end of July, so it's good to see some stragglers still around. Okay, I've just seen a big flock of hirundines, which is swallows and martins. They look to be mainly swallows. There must have been about 50 or 60 in the distance there, all heading east. On this side over here, there were 3 teal just in front of the houses, and then some more small groups started to join them, and now there's at least 27 teal on the lake. Here's a shot of 2 of the 27 teal. Now you can really see in this shot how the colour of the iridescent panel on the wing can really change in appearance based on the angle of the light. So in this shot it's quite a bright green, whereas in the other there it's almost a lilac-y blue. There goes the buzzard. You should check all your buzzards at this time of year. You could get a marsh harrier going over. There's a female tufted duck there. Okay, so it's time for me to go back now. That was a good bit of bird action this morning. Yellow wagtail up there. 2 in fact. Yeah, so that was a good bit of bird action this morning. Most of it was before 6:30. So I'll try and get out later today if I can. If not, I'm glad I got up early today anyway. Swap over time. Now if you can hear me above all the noise, there's 6 swifts up there. Even later than the one we saw this morning. Here's a record shot of one of the swifts. This was the closest one, but they're still at some distance. But you can still see that scythe shape that's very characteristic of the swift. So that's all for today. It was a short one, I know. I didn't get much time to get out today, and I've had a really busy day and out for dinner this evening. So click like if you like the video, leave any comments that you have in the comment section below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do, and I look forward to seeing you in episode 6.